Hello guys! Here I would like to retell a narrative text. The title is The Magic Mouthful. The Magic Mouthful. Once upon a time, there was a woman who lived a most unhappy life. She and her husband were always quarreling. Every day, when he came home from work, he was cross and said harsh words to her. She would respond with bitter words, and things would go from bad to worse until at least he would beat her. One day, the woman took her water jar and went to the fountain to fill it as usual. She was so unhappy that great tears were rolling down her cheeks. There was a little old woman standing by the fountain. He asked what happened and she explained in detail. And then, when she had heard all the story, the little old woman took the water jar and filled it at the fountain. The sad woman thanked her and went to her own house. The next day, when her husband came home, he began to scold as usual. She was about to reply when she suddenly remembered the old woman's advice. She ran to the water jar and filled her mouth with water. To her great amazement, her husband soon stopped scolding. That night, for the first time in many weeks, she went to sleep without a beating. Things kept on going well for several days. Just as soon as her husband came home cross and said unpleasant things, she would fill her mouth with water from the jar. Then he would get over being cross. Now there were smiles instead of tears on the woman's face. At least, however, the water jar grew empty. Once more the woman went to the fountain, hoping that she would again find the little old woman who had given her the magic water. She found her waiting at the fountain. The little old woman smiled gently. The woman always remembered this good advice and never again quarreled with her husband. When she had children of her own, she passed on to them the secret. And then, now it is generally known in the Azores that if one does not want to keep up a quarrel, it is well to pretend that his mouth is full of water. And the reason why the people of the Iceland are so peaceful and happy. The moral is, don't be rude to women.